As another school year comes to a close, Niagara College Brewmaster students are showing off their final projects with a new festival on tap.
Well, we're excited. We have our first ever Niagara College Craft Beer and BBQ Festival. Ever since we started the beer program, we always wanted to have a nice big beer-focused event. And of course, we have such a great culinary school, and the stars aligned. We got some unbelievable barbecue chefs, and here we are for our first festival. We're excited.
And can you tell us about some of the beer offerings being featured here today?
Sure. I mean, obviously, we're the most proud of our students. They literally graduate next week, and so they do a final exam. We always think a final exam is some papered kind of stressful thing. Well, their final exam is they literally have to present a beer to our brewmaster, start to finish. They have to do the whole thing, and they're pouring all of them today for people to try, so you get to try their final exam. But we also have 12 brewers from all over Ontario, craft brewers that have our grads in them. Even two of the brewers here today are actually owned and operated by graduates of our program.
And I understand we have chefs from literally all over the world as well.
Unbelievable. Florida, Louisiana, North Carolina, New York City. Of course, a couple of great Canadian barbecue chefs from Toronto, BBQ and Ted Reeder. And then we have Andy Annett from London, England. Flew in through Dubai, by the way, just to get here for the event, and they're all excited to be here.
Now, is barbecue a staple in the UK diet?
I wouldn't say the staple. It's more like when the sun comes out, people bring a grill out, and in the UK it tends to be like the burn the sausage. But there has been a bit of a revolution over the past 4 or 5 years where a lot of people have got into the American low and slow as a few teams started appearing, and which is really fantastic. It's great to see it happening.
Christine, what made you want to get involved in the brewery program here at Niagara College?
Just a lot of fun. I've been in the industry for a little while, in the wine industry, living in Niagara-on-the-Lake. So I thought about getting into wine, and then I heard about the program. So I have a really good friend in the family that's been in the industry for a while. And I knew it was on the rise, and you have a little bit more to play with in the beer industry. And it's a lot of fun. I love beer.
Trevor, why do you think the pairing of craft beer and barbecue works so well for the purposes of the festival?
Well, the first thing that I think of is my dad, and every Sunday afternoon I had growing up was him in the backyard barbecuing with a beer. And to be honest with you, the bold flavors of barbecue pair really well with the beers that these students are doing. They're doing some really interesting things. I tried an oyster stout earlier, which was quite interesting, very, very good. But I think it's more the atmosphere that lends the beer itself to the barbecue, right? It's all about the relaxing, taking your time, have a few beers with your friends and just have a good conversation and eat some good food at the end too. There's no stress, everyone's relaxed, it's a really good environment, and I think that's the way we wanted to show off the beers that our students made. No formal tasting, no weird room, just let's have fun and let's, invite some really cool chefs to do it at the same time.
Now, this program is relatively new to the college. What are you hoping this event will grow into over the years?
Well, it's a combination. So obviously our culinary is well known and well established, so we want to really show off our students a little bit. It's both an opportunity for them to learn about doing events, but at the same time we get to see what they do, get the public in to sort of see what they do. But we also want to reach out to the industry. The craft industry is really exploding in Ontario, so we get to show off some of them as well. So people who may not have tried some of their beers or tried some of their product, they come to an event like this, try all different kinds, figure out what they like, and hopefully that'll help them out too.
Hundreds came out to Niagara College for the first annual Craft Beer and Barbecue Festival. And on a gorgeous day like today, the best thing you can do is get out there and grill. Reporting in sunny Niagara-on-the-Lake, I'm Katie Jones for The Source.